Well, how's everybody doing tonight, Phil? How are you doing today?
I am doing fine.
Oh, we got some audio issues here. Can you still hear me, Phil?
I can hear you.
Okay, looks like we're still doing live with both audience. We're actually sitting next to each other tonight. We are coming live from the Rams Hill Golf Club in Borrego Springs, which super excited about. Phil, your first time to play Rams Hill. What do you think about it?
It was very fun today. Course was phenomenal. Great shape. Greens were tricky. That's a good way to say it. Again, brand new greens, so they were a little hard. So had to learn how to play them. But again, for the most part, very enjoyable.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a really good spot. And the most important thing, it snowed 4 inches at home today. I was looking at the ring camera, saw the snow piling up on the back patio, and it was a little rough. Let's just say that. 4 inches of snow, pretty good. We got Jeff Helms here with us. He's coming in. Why don't you pull up the chair, Jeff? You can sit next to either me or Phil.
Okay, I'll come up here with Phil.
Somebody said lots of echo. I think that was from the beginning. We were working on this. Lots of things to talk about tonight. Obviously, Myrtle Beach is representing out here in Borrego. North American Championship, Senior North American Championship this year back in Myrtle Beach. We're really excited about that.
Yep.
PGA Tour's coming to Myrtle Beach for the first time in how many years?
Since I think
2000, 2001? Senior Tour?
I think it was earlier than that, actually. I think it was sometime in the 90s.
Right.
There at TPC.
So it's going to be fun?
We're looking forward to that. The Dunes Club, definitely. It's going to be a great tournament.
It's May, right?
It is May.
May?
Mm-hmm.
Nice. It's going to be a good.
We actually have an event that weekend. So we're at Aberdeen on May the 11th. So come down, check out the PGA at the Dunes Club, and plan an event on Saturday.
Yeah, no, absolutely. It's going to be great. Obviously, the North American Championship, True Blue and Caledonia, two of the best golf courses we play year in and year out. Obviously, the Myrtle Beach Holiday Classics turned into an annual thing for guys from the Southeast. We're excited about that. Final round there, 40% of the field's going to make it. 2 final round courses, which is new for us. Everything hosted at Legends, which is going to be awesome. We've talked about a Folds of Honor VIP party. We've talked about bringing in band for that. We've got 19th hole going on every day, which, by the way, we'll announce a new national sponsor in the next couple of weeks that's coming in big. But one of the things they're going to sponsor is the 19th hole, which we're super excited about that. And, it's going to be great. Everybody's staying at Legends. We got Legends Moreland, Legends Heathland, Oyster Bay, Tradition, and maybe my favorite is Heritage. I mean, Heritage is really good.
Yes, it is. Sweet golf.
Really, really good. Like, if you've not heard about Heritage, like, go to Myrtle Beach and play Heritage, and then let us know what you think about these golf courses, because holy cow. Then Senior North American Championship Tuesday and Wednesday. It's a new thing. Double dip for everybody. So senior divisions, everybody's in senior net, everybody's in both. So huge prize pool. But Long Bay, which is maybe one of the most underrated, most recently redesigned golf courses at the beach, and Grand Dunes Resort Course, which everybody's talking about it.
Well, Grand Dunes is an amazing golf course. It's definitely in my top 5 in Myrtle Beach. There's no question about it. Day in and day out, one of the best courses down there.
Yeah, I mean, what course in those rotation, though, is not in your top 10?
Well, this is true.
I mean, let's be honest. Like, you add in – I mean, it's pretty good. I'm just saying. You're getting the best of the best when you come to the North American Championship. Registration is going to open July 9th to priority exempt players, which we've got top 3 in ties this week. Rams Hill are going to earn those exemptions. We had those at Disney, so that's something new this year. We're excited about that. But yeah, what do you think? Obviously, your first time around Rams Hill, you were walking in, so I didn't get to ask you. I've played it, so I mean, I can review it. But what do you think about Rams Hill?
Unbelievable golf course. The views are spectacular. The course is spectacular. The greens, like we said, they were just redone 5 months ago, but unbelievable. They really are. They're very firm. They're very fast. So it's very similar to playing a PGA Tour event out here this weekend.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I know I got a little down to you in our side bet today. 17 is one of my favorite short par 4s in the country, and drove the green and ended up in the back bunker. Just caught a little bit of an unlucky break, and
I'm glad I hit mine out to the right and was pin high, but it's much easier up and down than
I thought I was at about 15 feet for equal. I was in the back bunker, and I was like, "This is not good." Like somebody call 911 because there's no way I was getting that ball up and down.
I mean, then on 18 when I hit a 9-iron in, made it 20 feet short of the hole. It runs past the pin, up the hill, over the back of the green, into the desert, almost into the water. Yeah, it was pretty amazing.
Yeah,
I learned a lot today.
No, absolutely. Well, and the thing is about this place, so good for guys who are staying on property. Great, hotel deals, the whole deal. It's just a special place out here, and guys are gonna have a great time this weekend. Got a good field. It's gonna be a great time. Certainly one of those. I mean, the country club weather, 75 today. It's gonna be warmer tomorrow. You just absolutely cannot beat what's going on. I know everybody's here today saying I'm wearing shorts. It snowed 4 inches at home, so. Just want to throw a plug while we're at it. One more winter event. We'll call it March 2nd and 3rd for you guys up north that are tired of it being cold. We've got 5 spots left for Horseshoe Bay. So 5 spots. You got like 4 days to register. Come down to Horseshoe Bay. Great golf resort. Extended forecast is in the mid-70s, which, by the way, Phil, I don't know if we remember what mid-70s feels like this winter, but it feels pretty darn good.
Yeah. One of the things you got to do tonight is go get some sunscreen. Because I think I picked up some color today.
Oh yeah, we did. We're out there.
Yeah, a little sunburn, sunburn today here at Rams Hill. But man, beautiful golf course. Had a great time. Got a lot to talk about tonight. It's going to be fun. New partner for the tour. Just figure we'll add $100 value to membership. What do you think about that?
Anything at this point, but an extra $100 just to the value of your membership that you get when you join the tour. You don't have to do anything but join the tour, and at that point, you get an extra $100 value. Yeah,
absolutely. So it is already $200 value. So you literally pay $125. You should pay $200 because that gives a $75 donation to Folds of Honor, and they love that. Folds of Honor partner is a big deal, but $125, that's what it is. And you already get $200 in value, well, $300 in value tonight. So we'll talk about that here in just a second. We're trying to stay out of the way. Chris is sneaking in. We've got a little bit of the road show going on tonight, but so I'm kind of driving. That's a scary thought. Y'all scared yet? Is Phil? Are you scared? Have we checked on Phil's face? I'm going to talk about stuff.
That's why they got the light.
Gotcha. See, Chris is really good. Yeah. But before we do that, I got to figure out what we got coming up here. But we got a quick message from our friends at Global Golf, and then we'll be back and we'll talk about a new partner.
Shop Global Golf for gear and recommendations that are all about you. With You Try, You Select, and You Trade In, Global Golf's comprehensive suite of services feature the widest variety of new and pre-owned products, PGA professional backed insight, and unbeatable value to help you play your best. So visit Global Golf today and experience personalized shopping that's all about you.
Well, we are back, man. We love Global Golf. Just a discount. Like I wore my golf shoes I bought from my Global Golf credit today for the first time. The FootJoy Hyperflex Carbon.
Those are some really sweet golf shoes. I might have to have.
Those are sweet.
I might have to order me a pair of those.
$50 to spend. It was great. Shipped in like 2 days. Super easy to use the credit. All members got a $50 credit. If you join before 12/31, your credit's out already. It's ready to go. If you join between January 1st and February 29th, your credit will be ready in the middle of March. We've got a schedule. We'll post that out. We'll send the emails, all that good stuff. So make sure to stay tuned there. $50 to Pro Shop. People are using that. Like, just understand if you order the next couple of days, we are in California at Rams Hill, so nothing will get shipped out until we get back on Wednesday. But we got a lot of things going out of the Pro Shop right now. We've got a lot of great new items coming in. Obviously, I'm wearing one of these hats. We're pretty excited about it. You can see the little APT on the side. These are coming. We've got a bunch of new stuff coming in. Phil, I know you were busy. The PGA show, we've got some new stuff from Next Belt. We've got some new stuff from PRG coming. We've got some new stuff from PAC Golf, which, by the way, the Stream Song Tee gift. I'm pretty pumped about that. But I know Phil was busy. I know all of you, if you guys follow social media and golf, you probably just saw Phil taking a nap in the massage chair. But he did do more than that, I promise, that week. So how was the nap, though? Massage chair?
It was meditating. It was just very relaxing. I wasn't napping. It was just I was checking out the back of my eyelids for a little while.
I'm not sure because like there is video evidence.
Well, just because I had my eyes closed, it looked like I was napping.
So
I did see the pictures, and it did look like you were napping.
I
mean, I'll take your word for it, but it looked like you.
Yeah.
I'm just saying I was in like a very important meeting for the future of the Amateur Players Tour, and I'm texting Phil while this is going on. I said, "Hey man, I really need you to be here for this meeting," and then Phil doesn't respond. I'm like, "Well, Phil must be busy. He must be talking to a vendor." And then I see the social media post, and he's sleeping in the massage chair. So that's all I got to say.
Hey, gotta do what you gotta do. I mean,
After a week with you in the same room, I needed a little bit of relaxation.
That's fair. I'll give you that.
I'm not going to comment on that.
There's a lot of evidence going around about there. Just so you know, like none of it's true. Jody does not know what he's talking about. If you're following the post in the members group, nothing is true about it. We are a transparent tour. My hand was on my lap. Chris' hand was on his lap. That's all you need to know.
It was all about the camouflage. That's all I'm going to say.
It's all about the camouflage, which those Sun Ice hoodies, by the way, are stinking awesome.
Yes,
So we're working with them. Press release is coming out on Tuesday this week. We've got orders coming in. The $50 credit's going to be through the store, which, by the way, if you really like the Sun Ice stuff, you're going to get $50 off $100 purchase with Sun Ice. You can use your member credit for it, which is like $100 off a $100 purchase at Sun Ice. That's pretty good for your $125 membership. I'm just saying.
Exactly.
So we'll be doing some custom order rain gear with the Sun Ice partnership. That's going to be sweet. If you don't have rain gear, we do play in the rain sometimes in the APT. So rain gear is a good thing. Not at Rams Hill.
Okay. All right. I was just checking.
Just saying, not at Rams Hill. It doesn't rain at Rams Hill. That's all I'm saying, guys. I'm sure it rains here, but it's not going to rain here this weekend, and that's all that matters. So, anyways, new partner. I'm really excited about this one. So, got to meet these guys at the PGA show. We've had members that have used their product. I've seen some great results. Purpose of APT is obviously to get better, right? I think that's important to talk about. We've had members that started using their product that went from 14 handicap to a 5 handicap in like 9 months. Was able to demo the product at St. Louis, the Golf Expo. I gave you guys both a little bit of demo today. You guys saw how it worked. Apparently it's not great for me because I was knocking it over greens on par fours today. So gained a little bit of speed. That didn't help. I'm just kidding, guys. But seriously, I'm still a little bit bitter about hitting into that bunker on 17 and losing $20 to Jeff today. But yeah, really excited about this. I think it's a product that will genuinely help our members get better, which is good. Everybody's looking for more flexibility, more swing speed, more accuracy, and finally a training aid that I'm willing to talk about.
Well, exactly. You showed it to me today, Matt. And I'm one of these guys that training aids to me, it's like, okay, well, yeah, that's a good gimmick. This is a good gimmick. But this really works. I can see the science behind it. I can see how it can force you to be in the right position on your downswing, the resistance on your takeaway. I think it's a great product. I really do.
Yeah.
I'm going to be getting you one.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, so just so you know, partner is Perfect Hands Golf. I love how the Facebook user said if used properly is absolute money. Can't see who that is. 100% agree. I'm sure somebody that's in the know on that partnership is ribbing us a little bit. It could be the owner because he's probably watching, and he always gives me a hard time anytime I pick on him. But no, it's a great product in the fact of one of the things that I think is unique about training aids, right, is this is the only one I've seen that connects to your hands and not a club. Most things will have something that connects to a club to train where the club goes, and that's not muscle memory, right?
This is true.
This is connecting to getting your hands to the proper impact position and training that with resistance bands. It's got obviously the compression on the belt, 3 different settings. So if you struggle with keeping your hands open, your hands closed, you can start to work to correct those ball flights, get straight, and then a neutral setting. But a lot of cool things packed in. You've got the compression that helps your back.
Yep.
You've got the muscle memory with your hands, setting to impact position. You've got the resistance going back, which makes you start the downswing with your lower body, which is great. So it helps with sequencing, but also helps with accuracy because it's training muscle memory to get your hands back to the proper impact position, which, by the way, if you talk to any teacher that's worth anything, that's the most important part of the golf swing is getting your hands to the proper impact position. Don't care where it is on the way back. Don't really care anything. I care what it is at impact. So Alderucci is on fire tonight. We'll give him that. The shake weight is pretty funny.
These comments coming in are great.
But anyways, I think from Perfect Hands Golf, if you've not seen it, we'll be talking about it. We'll be getting stuff out to you guys so you can see. It's going to be going to perfecthandsgolf.com if you want to check out their stuff. It's a fitted size. It's a $200 retail item for the trainer, which is well worth it. But APT members are going to get $100 off. So you'll be able to pick up the trainer for $100. It's going to work really, really well. It's something you can use on the range. The other thing I think that's great, I travel around the country all the time going to tournaments. Don't have a ton of time to go to the range. In fact, I can't remember the last time I hit a bucket of balls on the range. And, it's nice because you don't need to hit golf balls with it. So you do 50 swings a day and start to calibrate your golf swing. I used it this morning on the range for about 10 minutes.
Well, you actually used it
beside the putting green for about 10 minutes. I never went to the range.
Yeah, this is true.
But you saw, though, I hit without playing for a couple months. I hit driver pretty well.
Yes, you did.
Around the golf course today. So, but it increases, range of motion, and it's going to increase speed. It's going to increase flexibility, and at the same time, train accuracy. So, really excited. Perfect Hands Golf, APT national partner. You're getting $100 off, so you can get the training in for $100 as part of your member benefit. So, and I'll just say this: I don't want to steal any of their thunder, so I'm not going to go all the way out. But there are a lot of really big names getting behind their product because they understand the science. So expect some really big announcements in the next couple of weeks. Perfect Hands Golf is a huge up and comer, disrupting the golf training industry. It's fun to hang out with them. The Golf Expo, our booth was right across from them. Watch people go in as skeptical as I was. Spend 5 minutes with it, and I didn't see a lot of people walk out of there and not buy it. Well, to be honest, it's a good deal.
I'm one of these guys. I've always been real skeptical against training aids.
100%.
But just the fact of what I saw today when you were showing it, the fact that, again, it connects to your hands. It does not connect to the club. It gives you resistance on the takeaway and forces you to get into the right position on the downswing.
Right.
It's money. It's money.
Right. No, absolutely. I mean, you look at the investment that we make, buying the $600 driver like every year.
Well, look at lessons. How much are lessons? From a good instructor, you're spending that much money per half hour.
Oh, easily.
Yeah.
So, for a one-time investment of $100.
Oh my gosh.
Using it on the range. I know a lot of my members will be using it.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And I'll tell you this: I wouldn't partner with somebody. There's no amount of money that I'm going to endorse a product that I don't believe in. So the only reason we're sitting here right now is because it's in my bag. I'm using it every day. I'm going through the training, and it's been great.
It's not only that; it's something that you don't even have to go to the golf course to use. Okay, this is something that you can grab a club. It's nighttime. You're done with dinner. Hey, I'm gonna go out in the backyard. I'm gonna put this on. I'm gonna take 10 to 15 to 20 to 50 swings, and you're improving your game, and you're not even on the range or not even at a practice facility.
Yeah,
it's a great product.
No, absolutely. And there's a couple things to it. Just to let you know, there's 4 different resistance bands. I mean, I'm just using the 10 pound, which is the lightest weight. I know you can work your way at 10, 20, 30, and 40. It also comes with a glove for your dominant hand, but also glove for the other side. I just I'm just going to block Alderucci tonight. But you can train both sides of the body to keep things symmetrical. I think that's important. Yeah, you guys got to stop looking too. I mean,
I think
so
looking. Nathan, we see your comment. It's okay.
But anyways, no, but really good company, really good people. Really have something I think that's going to innovate the the industry, which is why we're willing to partner with them. We're excited about it. And it's something, if you come up and ask me, what can I do to improve my game? I want to move up divisions. If you find a training aid that can increase your range of motion, increase your speed, and help with accuracy at the same time, you've found a big win.
Absolutely.
And Perfect Hands has that ability, and it's a really cool product. So we'll be talking about it more. You heard about it here first. But yeah, back to Rams Hill. We're here at Rams Hill. What a great golf course this weekend.
An unbelievable golf course. I mean, when I saw the pictures and I was like, okay, well, we're going out there. Well, never mind the fact that my wife loves Temecula. She loves all the wineries and stuff. So we spent 2 days there. Then we drove over here today. But the pictures don't do this golf course justice. They do.
That's fair. I agree with that.
Standing on the tee boxes, looking at some of the holes, just the design of the golf course, the aesthetics of it, looking out over the desert, seeing the mountains off in the distance, snow covered. It's an amazing place.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I mean, I'll be honest, our lives are a little bit light tonight because Jody and Fegley are out playing, and they're like, we're not coming in. You guys are going to have to fly solo tonight. And I get it. I mean, it's kind of funny when we went to book this event. Very few golf courses that I play are places that Jody hasn't played. So when we talk about the schedule, it's usually, him either telling me about a place and I haven't played it and like, okay, I trust you, or we both played a place. Very rarely like, hey, dude, we really need to look at this place called Rams Hill. And I'm really curious to see what he thinks when he gets back in. But the views, just the ambiance, all the extras. I mean, the tacos at the turn were a nice touch. The resort is great. It just – everybody out here is going to have a great time. 75 degrees and sunny. You can't get better than that. You're going to have a great time hosting a major. It is February, and it is not 75 degrees everywhere across the country. So we'll do that, but we need to take a quick break. We've got a message. Christian Alderucci is lead us into a message from our friends at 2 Under, and then we'll be right back.
Excuse me, Mr. Fowler? Aren't you forgetting something?
Thanks, man.
I mean, the funny thing is, Jeff, is it could legitimately happen to you. I mean, if you wear 2 Under, you're like, it's a little, but I could see it.
No,
it could happen.
I mean, it's comfortable. You think you got shorts on, you're heading out to play. You're good.
Yeah, I mean, I do want to say that is against APT rules, so don't actually do it. We will give you a chance to put some pants on if you're wearing 2 Under. If you show in your Hanes or whatever, like, we're just going to DQ you because we know that wasn't an accident. But on 2 Under, you'll at least get a chance to be like, hey, go put on some shorts.
Yeah, okay. All right.
Which at Rams Hill, it'll be shorts this week, which is going to be nice for the APT.
It's
been a while.
Today, which was a mistake. It was hot.
Yeah, I looked at that. I was like, what's wrong with you?
I was trying to be cool, man.
Inspired professional. Is that what we are? Got to wear pants at tournaments.
Absolutely.
I'm not even sure what to say about that.
Been there, done that. Those days are gone by.
It happens. Brodsky said owner privilege. Czar is affiliated. So he's getting to the point he's not even the handicap czar anymore. We just have to promote him to like a staff person, I think. So I feel bad calling him a czar. Christian is right. Their shorts are ridiculously nice. We are getting some of those in. The new 200 shorts are good. Just so you know, want a tip on things that you should get for the 2024 golf season. There it is. I'm just saying. So, what else we got to talk about tonight? I mean, Lone Star, we're going to be at Horseshoe Bay in a couple weeks.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, we got 5 spots left for that one. Events around the country. We got one other event this weekend in Birmingham. Sold out event there. Following week, another few events on SAP. I know I'm sold out in Charlotte. Jeff, you got one next week? No, you don't have one next week.
My next one is March the 18th.
March 18th.
And that is at River Club. And then we're at Shaftesbury, March the 30th. We just added a tournament to the schedule. April the 13th, we're going to Sea Trail to the Jones course.
Nice.
And we're looking at adding another one in April too, so towards the end of the month. But yeah, great time to be playing golf in Myrtle Beach.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I know it's getting ready. Chapters are starting to get their seasons going. So I think it's important to remind everybody on handicaps. Let you talk about that, Phil. If you're a new member, if you're watching for the first time, what do we need to know? I'm signing up. What do I need to know?
Well, again, first thing is be honest with yourself and be honest with us when you're signing up. Put your handicap. If you have a gym number available, please put it in your profile. If not, we will be reaching out, getting information from you to make sure that we are classifying you in the right division. Again, the worst thing we want to do is have somebody come in and play above division or below the division. If you think you're an aspiring pro, okay, and you want to play in the top division, but you struggle breaking 90, that's not your division. So we want to make sure that we put you in the right spot, that you are, again, competitive. You know, when we mean competitive, it means when you're playing your best golf, you will be competitive for the win. We don't want somebody coming in and playing, you know, so coming off the golf course and saying, God, I left about 10 shots out there, and come to find out they won the tournament. Okay, that's a good indication that you're in the wrong division. So again, for us, whatever, our chapter owners will work with our handicap committee. If you do not have a handicap, we will work with you based on the courses that you play, based on the distances you play, to put you in the right spot. Okay, that's the big thing. We want people playing in the right spot because it'll only help you. We don't want you to get labeled as a sandbagger, you know, but we want everybody to be fair. So.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Sorry, I'm dealing with some lodging fun. Our favorite thing to deal with, just so you know, lodging.
Oh yeah,
It's a favorite part of my job at APT. If you ever want to know, we live for lodging requirements. So, yeah, it's having fun. Like I'm live on Facebook right now. Give me a second, but they're literally at the front desk.
yeah.
So,
Well, no, what I mean, you know, just reiterate what Phil's talking about. We want everybody to have fun and be competitive in our tour. We want everybody to play in their fair division, and you know that starts with being honest with yourself and being honest with us. So you know, if you're a 10, you know, let us know you're a 10.
right.
So and that
Don't
way,
try to be a 13.
Exactly. That way you're competitive. You're playing with the guys of your same skill level, and everybody's having a great time.
Yeah, there's things to it, and I think this is important because people always like, what makes your tour different than any other tour? And I would say it's this: it's the relationships you make on our tour. It's all that, and it all ties back into creating a fair environment, right? We want to create a professionally run tournament experience. That's step one. We want to get everyone in the right division so it's fair and everyone's having a good time. But when you have that and you're truly competing against people that are the same skill level, that leads to building camaraderie and relationships and friendships. And it's so important. Like that's the intangible of APT. It's the relationships. It's the dinners that'll be had this weekend at Rams Hill. It's the beers you share after your local event in Myrtle Beach or in Charlotte. Like I'm looking forward to I'll be in Charlotte next weekend for Phil's event and then going to Charleston the Monday after. Looking forward to seeing people. It's about being relational. It's about understanding the value. It's so funny. Like, you know, we posted a couple times interviewing with Jay Delsing. We became friends because I told him I enjoyed mini tour life, which Jeff, you laugh at. You enjoyed mini tour life as well. Like,
Yes,
and a lot of people don't.
Yep.
And the reason they don't is because it's hard. You know, some people sleep out of your car. Thankfully, you and I never had to do that because we had some support. But the point is what was great about the mini tour life was the relationships you created, the lifelong friendships you formed, the golf courses you played.
Yeah.
And it's the same thing on the APT. It's just
Exactly.
a different skill level, and it's something you don't want to miss out on,
Yeah.
because you play with the same people week in and week out as you're. You know, if you're traveling just on the local level, or if you're traveling around the national level, you're catching with different people and you're sharing life together, and that's such an important piece of what we're trying to create in the tour. And the point is, to somebody who's new, getting back to it, don't cheapen that to try to get a 2-shot advantage. It's not worth it.
No.
it's not worth it.
I mean, I've still got friends that, I mean, when I was playing mini tours 30 years ago, I've still got guys that I'm friends with, guys that I still play golf with, that, you know, we still hang out, we still talk. And it's the same thing on the APT. I mean, no matter where we go in the country, we're always seeing people that we played with. We're building that camaraderie, and everybody's having a good time.
Right.
I mean, none of us are getting rich playing golf. Okay.
Right.
So enjoy yourself. Have fun.
Yeah, absolutely. And enjoy playing in some great places like Rams Hill. Like how cool is it that you get to come out here and experience a place like this? I'm just absolutely in love with this place.
Oh, yeah.
You know, everybody's like, oh, it's one of Matt's 15 top 10 golf courses. You know, I'm sorry, but I don't like crappy golf courses. And this one does not qualify for that. It's great.
Yeah.
And everybody's going to have a great time. I don't know why people seem to say $20, Jeff. I lost $20 to Jeff today. So I did pay.
Yes, he did. Yeah.
Got to pay your bets if you make them on the APT. I think that's good. But yeah, like I said, you know, Lone Star is going to be great. Everybody's staying on property, Horseshoe Bay, hour outside Austin, Texas. Lake, beautiful spa, beautiful sports bar, 4 restaurants, great rooms, pickleball courts for Phil. You know, what do we got to do?
You know, I've heard of a lot of injuries in pickleball lately, so Phil don't need to get out there and get injured or anything. So I just want to throw that out there.
Do they have a senior division in pickleball?
It don't matter. Senior division, regular division. I play pickleball. The next 2 days I can't walk.
That's fair. And how many days a week do you play pickleball?
Once a month.
Once a month.
And that's why I can get back to health after that.
There we go. That's great. No, but seriously, 3 Robert Trent Jones golf courses, just beautiful resort, one of the highest rated golf resorts in Texas. Spring break in Texas. I mean, if you're in the north, you're probably going to get a late snow, so you just should go ahead and book. We have 5 spots left.
I'm really mad that I'm not going to be able to make that event, but you know, I guess I'll come to another one.
It happens. We've got a few more to talk about. I know in the chat earlier we're talking about Friday event. There's 60 spots for the Friday event for Omni Bedford Springs.
Oh, okay.
Friday 4-ball. I will get it posted. We've been busy, mainly making the membership better, membership benefits better. Have another sponsor coming in, maybe another too. We've got a couple good ones working. So next week, actually, coming to Charlotte's going to be a working week for me. I mean, they're all working weeks, but it'll be working on more sponsorships, which will be cool. But like we said, just recap if you didn't catch earlier, $300 value in the $125 membership. Jody were on the call. He'd be throwing money around, like just throwing a fit. Doesn't understand how it works, but take advantage of it. Look, we get it. You may not want to take advantage of all of it. You may not want something from Sun Ice. I think you're crazy because the Sun Ice stuff is some of the best stuff I've ever worn.
I'm going to be ordering some next week.
Taking advantage of the Turleson offer. But Stevie had a good question. I'll stop. We'll get back to that in a second. But the $100 perfect hands, if you're somebody looking at how to get better, if you're just getting started in tournament golf, or like me, you've had a coach for 15 years. The reason I like perfect hands is I've always been a field player. I've never been a fan of the Golf Techs of the world, not to hate on them, but I'm a field player, right? I don't need to know that my wrist pronates 47 degrees on the backswing and only pronates 32 degrees on the through swing. Like I'm making that
some really big words tonight.
I'm just saying, but that, you know what I'm saying? Like it's not. It's just it's feel. And I learned how to become a good player and accomplish everything I did in the game because I had a coach that constantly taught me how to get to impact. You know what I mean? He says, you're going to take it inside. You're a baseball player. You've always taken it inside. But I'm going to teach you how to get back to impact every time. And finally, I'm like, oh, it's a training aid that allows me to increase range of motion, which increases speed, and it helps in sequencing because the resistance bands. But also at the same time, the muscle memory is getting me back to the impact position that's the most critical thing in the golf swing. And so if you've never had a coach, if you're just getting into tournament golf, perfect hands golf is something that could legitimately help your game. Yep. And I believe it. I'll preach it. I will be happy to do a demo with you and show you. It's not something we're saying, hey, they're giving us a kickback. Like, I don't care about that. I will ask them for the best deal you can give our members. You know, which probably also would get Jody to yell at me, but that's fine. That's what we're interested in. And the reason being is we want to help you in your process of getting better and give you access to tools that can help you get there. So
the most important part of the golf swing is the point of impact.
Right.
And you can look at all of these different players. You can take tour players. You can look at their takeaway. You can look at their follow through. And many of them it's completely different.
Right.
But if you're at the right spot on impact, you're going to hit the ball solid and the ball's going to go where you want it to.
Right. Well, here's a different thing. Let's go in a different mode for a minute. Well, I got you, Jeff. For those who know, Jeff used to play mini tours.
Mm-hmm.
So we both have that experience. It's how we became friends talking about it. We still do. And, we don't talk a lot about how to fix your game on our podcast. We very rarely go there. But I think Perfect Hands is a perfect time to talk about tonight. So you've played a million tournaments in your life, just like I have.
Yeah.
And inevitably it happens. People ask this all the time. Like every week when we're at a tournament, somebody's asked me, how do I fix my game, right? What can I do to get better? And the thing is anytime you play tournament golf, you're going to have a streak where things go well, and you're going to have tournaments where things don't go well.
Exactly.
So why don't you talk for a minute, like when things don't go well, what was your key to get things back?
Well, at that point, you have to go back to the basics. And when I say back to the basics, that is, point of impact. That is getting the club back to where it needs to be when you make contact with the ball.
Right.
I mean, you get some of you guys that, hey, I want to hit a drop. Hey, I want to hit a fade. Hey, I want to do this. I want to do that. I want to hit this bump and run shot. When you go back to the basics and you start being concerned with your point of contact, the ball is going to go in the direction that you want to. If your point of contact is off, if that club face is open, if the club face is closed, if you've got it hooded, if you've got it laid open, that's when it starts affecting your golf shots.
Right.
I don't care how good your swing is. If you're not at the right spot of point of impact, it's not going to go where you want it to.
No, absolutely. And I'll add to it. I mean, it's grip, posture, aim.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And then point of impact and rhythm. Those are the things. Which what I think is interesting about it, like no training aid is going to help you with grip, right? Or aim. Like you just have to take the time to do it, like get an alignment stick. And if you can't afford an alignment stick, go to Lowe's and get one of those like driveway markers for like $1. I used to do that all the time. And then someone in the golf industry decided to become a millionaire by painting them and calling them a golf training aid. So good for them. I wish I'd have thought of that. But you get those three things and then you get into it, and then it's point of impact and rhythm. And that's the thing I love about Perfect Hands is the resistance is going to teach you to sequence your swing, but it's also going to help you in rhythm, right? Because you're going to take the swing back. The resistance band, the tension changes as you go back. You're going to feel the transition point, and from that transition point, you can fire through. And so for something to use on a day-to-day basis, I'm not saying to fire your coach. Like, don't have a PGA coach call me and be like, I need to fire my coach, blah, 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 blah. Like, I'm not saying that. I'm saying you want to work on impact and rhythm and doing all that. And look who is here. I got to stop talking crap about Jody. He's on the live. So look at that. I already got rumors going around about me, Jody, so you got to be careful. So go on, get in here.
When you put your hands in a man's Joey pocket on Facebook.
Hey, they keep talking about it's camouflage. I don't know what the hell story about that is.
Look, I know that Chris is cold all the time. You're just trying to keep him warm, but that's a little weird, guys. Just a little weird.
Right. So, anyways, we got a little bit of time. We talked about Perfect Hands Golf, $100. Get caught up.
All right.
So $300 in member benefits for your $125. So I told everybody when you got here, you'd explain how the math of that works. So even though I'm the accounting guy.
That math ain't mathin'. George Bush used to say that's fuzzy math.
Funny. Yeah. Well, so what I really want to know, so we all played earlier today, except for Jody, who just literally walked off the golf course and came inside. What's your opinion of Rams Hill?
Oh man, this place is awesome. For those of us that sprayed off the tee, it's great. It's great. Desert golf where you can find your golf ball and hit it again. A lot of elevation changes. So usually you get out here in the desert and it's pretty flat and maybe gets a little bit repetitive, but this course is not like that. It's up and down. There's uphill holes, downhill holes, drivable holes, long fives, long fours, a little bit of everything. The green contours are very interesting, and greens are firm. I'm sure y'all talked about that.
That was the first 20 minutes of our conversation, but anyway.
Yeah, better bring it in high is all I can tell you.
So let me ask you this. What's the longest distance you hit a putter from today?
I didn't do that too much today with the overseed, unless I got it where I was down grain with the mower. I was pretty much chipping most of the day, but probably 15 yards off the green.
Okay, that's not too much.
No, not too bad.
Just asking, because
There are some spots though that I've kind of scoped out that okay, I can play it from here. Now look, y'all know that I like to play slopes and banks and all and that sort of thing. So when I walked off the first green, I was like, oh, this is going to be fun. Just about every green has some sort of bank or slope or contour that you can hit it off of. And so for me, if I can hit it intentionally 20 yards right of the green and it ends up inside a 20-foot circle, I'm like, this is great. Let's get more of that.
Well, it was so funny because I was talking about these guys earlier about the schedule and how we make the schedule. And usually it's you tell me about a golf course that I need to play or something we've played. It's very rare that I'm like, I've played here. We need to have an event here. And I was telling them it's Jody Barrett Golf Course. And when I say it's a Jody Barrett Golf Course, it's forgiving off the tee.
Yep.
It's got banks somewhere that you can hit it away from the hole because I know that keeps your interest, and greens that are really, really good.
Very true. Made a lot of putts today. I mean, probably a lot of 6, 8, 10-foot putts today, and you don't have to worry about it bouncing off line or anything like that. Our whole foursome or threesome this afternoon, Fegley and Kent and I, we all enjoyed the greens a lot, lot. Kent shot 34 coming in on the back, so kid made some birdies coming in. It was fun.
Yeah. D1, watch out.
That's all right. He was trying to lobby the handicap committee. I told him I had veto power. It wasn't happening.
Right.
Glad he got him out of the way.
So what was your
right.
rating on the tacos? You get the tacos?
I did not, but the cookie after the round was legit.
Dude, the tacos are
Just
good.
in time.
Tacos were amazing.
Tacos were good.
Little bacon chicken ranch or wrap at lunch was good. So especially after driving through the mountains to get up here. So I was ready to eat when I got here.
Interesting drive.
Yeah, it's beautiful. Driving through the snow, actually. You don't expect that. Yeah, coming from the south side. So I know y'all came in from the north.
Yeah.
I came in from the south because I ran down to San Diego doing a little business this morning and came up through a state park up and over the mountain. We hit about 5,000 feet, snow on both sides of the road. So, that was cool. And then when you drop over the mountain, it's 70 degrees and the sun's shining. I'm ready.
Right. I'm just going to ignore some of this right now.
Yeah.
We got a few minutes for
Alder Ritchie doesn't know that this is a family friendly.
So you got a few minutes for legitimate questions.
Yes.
I think that's important. You're in politics now, so legitimate questions.
Okay.
So we're not going to make any rhymes or
Hold
anything
on.
like that.
All right. I'm ready.
But if anybody's got any questions coming in, I know season's getting ready to get going. So a few questions. If not, we'll sign off a little early because we're at Rams Hill. We got a bunch of members to hang out with. Phone's starting to blow up, and we're going to have to go find a place to have some dinner.
Look, I'll say this, and y'all probably already covered this, but this is going to end up being like a Bedford Springs place. The people that are here and play it and see it for the first time, they're going to go back and tell their friends about it and how good it is, how much fun it is. You can't beat the price for California golf and weather this time of year, 75 degrees and sunny. It's snowing in Tennessee right now. So, happy to jump on a plane yesterday after the legislative session was over and got the heck out of town.
Yeah, no, definitely. So,
That's to talk about. That's
interesting. So we're getting news coming in from Chris. Jordan Spieth disqualified.
Breaking news.
Yeah, Jordan Spieth disqualified for the Genesis Invitational, citing an incorrect scorecard. So I think it'd be good to talk about the scoring area process, Phil. You're the operations director, so that's on you.
Tiger Woods should have been disqualified for hitting that shot on 18.
Yeah. Tiger Woods WD today, so it's
sad day at Riv. But let's talk about the scorecard. How do you not get disqualified?
You do not get disqualified. One, you validate it against the scorecard you're keeping, your marker card. Go through it hole by hole, validate that all the scores are correct. Make sure there's 2 signatures on that card when you hand it in. Please go through and ask your partners, or when you get to the scoring area, if there's any scoring issues, questions, bring it up at the scoring table.
What's more important, the paper scorecard or the live score?
The paper card is always the correct scorecard.
Okay.
Paper is the official.
Yep.
And
But I had a 4 in the live score, Phil.
I'm sorry, Jody. Yeah. That 5 is what's in the card.
Yep, exactly. And while we're on this subject, just guys and gals, everyone out there, please, when someone else is marking your score, make sure you keep your own score on the bottom of the scorecard. Make sure you check it before the scorecards are turned in, and make sure that no one don't give all your scorecards to one person and say, "Hey, go hand them in." Everyone come to the scoring area and make sure that everything is correct before you leave the scoring area.
Absolutely.
I'm sorry. I'm trying not to bust our friend in St. Louis a little bit right now.
Yeah, don't do that. That would not be nice. But the point is if there's a rules issue, you have a rules issue on the golf course where there's a question, bring it to the scoring area, talk about it. You're not being a jerk by doing it. We're just trying to get it right for everybody. Like, one of the things that it makes our game better than every other game on planet Earth is the fact that the integrity aspect of it. And so when there's a rules issue, if somebody calls you on a rules issue, don't get mad about it. They're just trying to get it right. Everybody in the field has a responsibility to protect the field, and that's okay. Like, Jeff, I know we talked a little bit about mini tour days. I'd gotten somebody DQ'd in a U.S. Open local qualifier. It sucks.
Mm-hmm.
It was for something stupid. But at the end of the day, like, you look at it and it stinks for the one person, but there were 107 other people that were trying to qualify for the U.S. Open that day,
Exactly.
and you've got to protect them. And the point is we're a community. We're a community that strives to get it right. And so it's okay to ask questions. What's not okay is to have a rules issue, let the scorecard go, get frustrated, and then call me on Monday and complain about it. It's too late. I can't do anything about it. Like, it is what it is, and it's not helping the situation. So bring it up. And bring it up, and we'll deal with it at scoring. We'll be the bad guy if we need to. So there it is.
I love that.
A club pro guy clicker.
Clicker.
Yeah,
It's fair.
the little abacus on a chain.
Take a picture if there are questions. Keep playing instead of arguing about it for 20 minutes. That is correct. That's a good thing. We have any other questions coming in before we sign off on a special Friday Night Live? I know next Thursday, live will be from the mayor's house itself. I might even wear the pizza ordering unit to do the live.
Wow. Oh,
It could happen.
Charlotta.
just in case you're watching, Kim, Matt's coming over.
Nice. That's awesome. Kim loves me. It's fine.
Yeah.
Holly says that's a Jody Barrett move right there.
Next time I should just.
I'm pretty sure
Text.
I told you that.
So, they said Friday at Texas is important. We have a Skins game on Friday. We'll be posting it tomorrow. So we can sign up. We got 6 tee times for Skins game. It's going to be super simple. You're going to sign up on Blue Golf. It's going to be free to sign up. You're just going to pay your greens fee, which we have the discounted practice round rate. Everybody's going to throw in $20 for Skins, and we're going to have a good time on Friday afternoon in Horseshoe Bay. Keep it simple.
That's right.
Perfect.
So, Handicap Czar, welcome to the call.
Thanks.
You have anything you want to say?
Hit it long and straight.
Long and straight, or long and crooked, because Rams Hill, and it's pretty wide open.
Record your numbers accurately.
There you go.
There you go.
And if you're going to complain to the handicap committee, throw in a little humor. We appreciate that.
Fun times.
Cheaters never win. Winners never cheat.
That's right.
So,
Okay.
anyways, other than that, we're going to sign off until next week. We'll be coming live Thursday. I'll be in Charlotte with Phil. Jody will probably be on the live. We'll have some more stuff for you guys. Anything you want to say, Jody? Final thoughts?
No, Fegley's here now. He can tell you that he almost made a hole in one.
I did.
If it was horseshoes, it was a leaner.
Which one?
Ooh.
Downhill at number 9.
Oh.
Nice.
Yeah, it was right next to the bar, so it would have worked out. Jody would have had Pepsi's.
Oh, sugar high all night long.
I think he cut my steam.
I did.
Okay,
No,
guess
he cut my. He rolled in a 25-footer.
That's what I'm here for.
That's what he's here for.
That's
Well,
beautiful.
I told you earlier you should have saved that for tomorrow, but never mind.
Skin is cut. Well, anyways, we're live from Rams Hill. Be checking out for some pictures, some videos this weekend, and we'll see you guys next Thursday. Jody, just letting you know, signing off 5 minutes early, so you're welcome.
Does that save me some money somehow?
Nope, it doesn't save you any money. We'll see you guys next week.